Hey everybody, Big Rick, and I'm back. This time we're going to do an unboxing of Risk's Star Trek 50th Anniversary Edition by USAopoly Games. They are the people that make Monopoly and a bunch of other cool board games. But what's really cool about this, it takes classic Risk and puts it in the Star Trek universe. And for those of you that are fans of Star Trek, I think you're really going to like this one because just like Risk, you have different armies, right? And so there's 5 people playing the armies. But this one, we're going to go ahead and unbox it and we'll take a look. Oh, how quick was that? Quick. We have the rule book, but look who you get to play. You get to play Captain Janeway from Star Trek Voyager. So that's kind of cool. Who you can now see on the show Orange is the New Black as Red. Then we have Captain Kirk. All right. Right there he is, Captain Kirk, as the yellow team. The red team is Captain Picard. Right there, or Professor X, as I like to say. Captain Archer from Star Trek, which is a pretty interesting show. But he was also on, what was that show this guy was on? Like Quantum Leap or something like that. So that was kind of neat. And then, of course, there's Captain Sisko from Deep Space Nine. So you get to play all these different captains from the Star Trek universe. And then there's a bunch of punch-outs on here. And it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of Borg. There's some Klingons, the Green Martian Girl, bunch of different characters on there. I don't know if you can see them all, but the Borg Queen is on the top row, which is kind of cool. And then I think it's Gorn. Yeah, Gorn is the lizard folk. There's a whole row of Gorn characters on there, so that's kind of neat. And then you have command credits. These are really cool looking right here. So these are the monetary pieces in order to purchase your fleets, which is kind of nice. And now the game board. Let's pop this thing open. Oh, it's so cool. There we go. So we have the Risk game board, and it was kind of cool because unlike a lot of other Risks, you just have your different regions of, like the normal Risk, you'd have the North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Australia, and everybody would get Australia and then they'd use it to back in and then strike out later because everybody just ignores it. But this one has everything broken down into different sectors. You have it looks like Romulus is in here. There's a bunch of other different, let me pull it up this way real quick too. Ugh, sorry. We'll get a shot in there of the board. Yeah, so it's got all these different planets that you're trying to control, and there's regions. Just like in Risk, if you get certain regions, you get certain bonuses every round, so that's kind of cool. So there you have the board, and it looks amazing. Now the tokens, like Risk, you have your shuttles. I'm going to pop open just one of these real quick. All right, so you've got Enterprises, or just a regular old starships, right there as a token, as one of the bits. All right, and then there's shuttles. The wee, oh crap! No, just kidding. So there's the wee shuttles. It's so small. There we go. So tiny. All right, the wee shuttle. All right, so there's the pieces that you're going to use to represent your forces. And then so you have one for every color to represent every captain. Then there's Q-vents, or like event cards that would go on this part here. Then you have location cards. Just like in Risk, there's different locations, and if you get, collect a certain amount that are connected together, you get bonuses and stuff. So you have those, and then there's also different crew cards. So you have like Miles O'Brien, who's the engineer officer for Picard's crew, and then there's going to be other crew members inside that little pack. I'm not going to break these open right now, but you got the idea of what is going to be inside that part of the box. Now there's one other piece in here. I'm going to look up the rules on it real quick because I found it very interesting that they're inside here. I mean, not so interesting. I mean, they're just dice. Just kidding. There's more. But wait, there's more. And okay, there's these little things. I don't want to open them up because just like in normal Star Trek, they're going to be a mess. But these are supposed to represent tribbles. Now, if there's tribbles in this game, that means there's going to be some trouble, because there's always trouble with tribbles. So there you have it. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Risk's Star Trek 50th Anniversary game. You get to play all the different captains, and you know, make your friends hate you, because that's what Risk does. I'm Big Rick. I will see you at your local game shop.